Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of Persona 3 Reload. Last time we made it to New Year's Eve and sure enough Ryoji came and basically offered us the option of killing him and forgetting everything up until Nyx comes, or letting him live, keeping our memories, and at the end of January we will fight Nyx, which he says is futile because she cannot be killed. We actually did do the dark ending, the bad ending, where we choose to forget. Not quite the ending I was expecting, but it was pretty wholesome. You got to see people move on, Sonata and Mitsuru. But it looked like Aegis was still around. Even though it doesn't make sense. If we forgot everything, what do we think about Aegis? Like, we acknowledge that she's in our dorm, but we don't know anything else about her. But, yeah, we're going to continue on with the knowledge. And we're going to fight Nyx. So we got a month. Which will probably not take that long either. Happy New Year! And now the first news of 2010. Oh god, that takes me back. The first year of the apathy center patient was admitted at 1:13 a.m. That's the first news of the year? At this point, would it even be news? Like, it's been going on for so long. Okay, so there's nothing to do here. And I think before I kind of raised everyone's thing on the site, might as well make an item that can be useful for us. Think about putting some food together. You want some time? If you got some time on your hands, do you want to cook with me? Sure. Trying to think if there's anything else to do. I think that's it.
Thanks.
Yukari looks serious. Spend time cooking together.
Putting in the effort to cook a homemade meal always makes it taste extra good.
It's true. Cabbage cream stew. Ew. Right.
Well, shall we start cleaning up?
Sure. The news is on. It was reportedly a gathering organized by a new religious group. Police are working to confirm. Was it on TV? News is talking about a cult gathering set to happen around the start of the year. Cult of what? The apathy syndrome? What does this do? It restores 200 HP to all allies. Wow. 200 HP is not full, but it's decent amount. Let's go to the lounge.
Let me think.
If you believe, you will be saved. What a joke. Who would buy that line? Lots of people, actually. I saw a news report about that cult. They become so big so quickly. That's one way to start the new year on the wrong foot, huh? There's only a month left. That is true.
By the way,
the mantra of the cult is, if you believe, you will be saved. Ridiculous, isn't it? Similar lines have been used to brainwash the gullible throughout history. We will need to keep our guards up.
that's...
The public seems to be fooled by these words.
Hey!
Have you seen the headlines? The ones like new cult gaining popularity and apocalyptic ideology spreading. Something tells me it all has to do with Nyx. I mean, yeah. I heard that cult held a meeting recently. Why'd they have to do it right after the new year? I really hope it doesn't give people any weird ideas. Oh, you know it will. When the cult assembled, they didn't seem to do anything in particular. It was just a gathering. Of course, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'd say it's preferable to a violent rampage. But the fact they did nothing at all is rather eerie as well. They're all biding their time. Concentrating on the paint and posters all over town. Since all the materials share similar designs, police believe they're the work of one culprit. Oh. All around town. Let's check out Port Island. Let's see if we can see what these signs are. Music's gone depressing, eh? I run into more couples at the end of the year than the beginning of the year. You got anyone you'd like to spend time with? Yeah, I've got a girl. Good for you. Me, I'm a loner. Oh god, this is depressing. Is this a sign? Can't even tell what it is. Oh, I see it. It is. It's Nick's. You can kind of see the N doing like the full N, and then the Y is kind of like the last line on the right with the Y going across, and then the X where like the bottom part of the N goes down. Yeah, it's weird. Interesting. These posters and paintings are far from meaningless for us. With our acts, we will change the flow of casualty. Casualty? Causality? Is that what it said? The concept of salvation will be in greater harmony with the earth, tipping the scales to deliverance. The earth seeking salvation will become an empty vessel for Nix-sama to fill. I wonder how these guys... sorry. I wonder how these guys heard of Nix. The people believe in the end have at least some energy left. I mean, they have enough in them to believe in something, you know? I don't even have that much, man. It's over for me. I asked her what all those papers and paintings mean. And she started spouting all this nonsense. It sounded like a lecture or something. I believe in the deliverance and the end and all that, but I still can't follow what she's saying. Sheesh, that lady's nuts. I don't get what she's saying at all. Maybe she's got brain damage. But I'm a believer too, so I guess I'm not really one to talk. I guess not. Yeah, no, I don't want anything.
Welcome. Take your...
Sure. I'll buy one. I think I only have time for one more. The town's been looking like a garbage dump, and I heard it's all those cult dudes' fault. All that graffiti shit. I mean, we do it too sometimes, but not this much. They must be out of their minds. It's fine if they want to say those who believe will be saved. Whatever. It bugs me, but at least I get what they're saying. But that weird sign they leave all over the damn place is different. Doesn't make any sense. Creeps me out. Shit. Shit. I don't know what to do, man. I guess we can work. Even if email is invoked today, I'm still happy to get New Year's cards. You got any friends you could send New Year's cards to? I do. You ever hear of the rhyme, make new friends, but keep the old, one is silver and the other's gold? No, I have not. When I get a little better, I'm going to come here with my friend. He's been acting weird lately. All talking about how the end is nigh and stuff. What he needs is to kick back and relax here in the arcade. Fuck yeah, bro. I guess I'll work. Oh no, I can't. It's only on weekdays. I guess I'll go to the thing and work. The movie theater. I don't really have anything else to do. I gave it my all, working part-time at the concession stand. my spare time, I read brochures and learned about trending movies. While working, I made eye contact with zombies on the movie poster. I really appreciate your help. I'll be raising your hourly rate. You're really getting good at this. I'm looking forward to seeing you continue to improve. So I've gotten better at my work. They give me a raise. Very nice, very nice.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Hey, let's go to Tartarus. Start the new year off strong, you know? I mean, if we just take it easy, that'll just make me more nervous at this point. It's a new year and all, but it sure doesn't feel that way. Everything's all about the cult or the end of the world. It's seriously killing the mood. I mean, I could. Orf. He wants to go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. We go.
Oh, hey! Been running into you a lot lately. Aren't you freezing in this weather? Ooh, you guys must be pretty dedicated. I'm seeing a lot of weirdos lately. I get it when people are stressed out in the spring, but why now? You're as peppy as ever, Koro-chan. Oh, maybe all that warm fur makes a difference. Ugh, it's so freaking cold. We're gonna get sick if we stay out here in this. Let's head back home.
I mean, you are wearing a skirt.
It's amazing! I'm going to do it.
Today's item is 4 salvation badges, 1 for every member of the household. You can't be safe without them. But wait. We'll also provide a set of 4 disaster-proof backpacks. Now how much would you pay?
Not bad, kid.
You might be surprised to learn that it's only 29,800 yen. Await the apocalypse in style. Oh wait, what's this? I'm hearing the cries of the people. I'm hearing the phones ringing off the hook. We're already completely sold out. 100%. Sorry, folks, but when it's gone, it's gone.
Bye-bye.
That was bullshit. I didn't get to buy anything. Oh, whoops.
Seriously?
Have you seen what the cult did? It's a total mess out there. How sick in the head you gotta be to pull off a stunt like that? Very. Took into custody a man who went out of control at the shrine. The unidentified man will only repeat, the fall is deliverance. Ah. 1-9. Okay. Just under a week. What to do? What to do? You know what? Let me, see if I can copy a card or something. Oh, hi. You hear many bad things these days, but never fear. The world's salvation is at hand. Oh, but I'm not telling you what you should believe or anything. After all, I didn't believe it at first either. Beautiful. I'll pray. I sent something. Yep, yep. What is it? Did you want a card? Alright, I'll copy it for you. It's one of my hobbies these days. Choose a skill card that's to your liking. It's hard to choose just one, but if you have a bunch... Oh. It's hard to choose just one if you have a bunch, so it's best to use them up. That way you're carrying fewer of them around. So, shall we do this then? What kind of skill card do you want to duplicate? Passive? The Invigorate 3 is really good. After a victory. Go on and take it. Sweet. See you later. You already duplicated a card today. Nobody likes pushy people. Besides, I'm tired. See you later. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh. Hi. Getting out of the rut of my life stuck in sounds good. But that stuff about salvation and the end of the world rubs me the wrong way. I bet it does. Okay. Guess I'll go work at the theater again. Make some money. Someone asked for a recommendation, so I picked a movie that fit their taste. While working, I made eye contact with zombies on the movie posters. Really getting good at this. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, welcome back.
Nothing to do. Unless there's something upstairs. Ooh, let's see what these guys are saying. It's been 3 days now. At least the pressure of making the decision itself is lifted. But,
Yes.
to be honest, I'm still not completely sure that we made the right choice.
Well,
I'm sure such feelings are inevitable. It's human nature to wonder about the choice that was not chosen.
yes.
Ain't that the truth? That's true. People are always wondering themselves, what if? I'm guilty of that. 100%. Well, I guess we'll always wonder then.
Yeah.
But this is the choice we made, so let's do all we can with it so we don't regret it.
I think.
I will stand beside you until the very end. Even though I only have this 1 month to spend with you, I will have no regrets.
Whoa.
Don't talk like that, I guess.
No.
Let her say her piece, Yukari. After all, the chances that we manage to defeat Nyx are slim.
Yes.
Indeed, that may be true, but there is still a possibility we will win. So we must spend our time wisely this month, and attempt to better our odds.
Hey, so...
Things are getting out of hand in the city. Before you could see the lost here and there, but now they're everywhere.
Yes.
Many people have been affected by Nyx. I fear it may get even worse as we get closer to the day of Nyx's arrival. It's astonishing that Nyx can affect an entire city like this. It just goes to show how strong it is. But we're the only ones who can do something about it, so we have to fight no matter what. That is very true. So I could go to Tartarus. But I feel like I should wait until there's people.
Uh-huh.
You know what? We're gonna have another Tartarus episode.
Yes.
What I'm thinking is, like, since my nights are gonna be more free now, like, I don't know if my nights are going to be more free later on. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea. So, might as well do
Good
this
day.
now.
Are you accepting a request?
Fusion milestone. Yeah, there's nothing to really do right now. Nope.
Very well.
I am cool with my team. Let's go.
All right, let's get started.
And at least this way, I don't necessarily have to do everything in one go. I can break it up. Whoops. I wonder if we'll get to see something new. Like different backgrounds, you know? Different layout. Different environments.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Oh, wow.
Leader.
Can you hear me? Seems there are multiple gatekeeper types up ahead. We'll need to defeat them all. I'm getting powerful readings from all of them, but we can manage, right? Of course.
Yes.
You're right. I mean, we've already made it this far. It's reassuring to hear though, Yuki. Yuki-kun. Our goal is the summit of this tower. Let's take it one step at a time. I can sense everyone's strength and resolve, though, as we head into the final battle. Oh, okay. Cool. Nick's Annihilation Team. Well then, please continue onward. Make sure to be careful as you keep going. And don't push yourself too hard. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
let's head out.
Yeah, this is so weird. I do like it, though. Oops. Keep pressing the wrong button.
Excellent. We have the advantage.
Gotcha!
Boom!
Good work, Akihiko. An enemy down. There we go. Two more. One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirito-senpai.
Not the evil touch.
There's only one left. One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirito-senpai. That's a weakness. Nice, Yukari-chan. Your fear will pass in time. Just stay strong.
Straight through!
Nice. So now I landed a good one. Good.
All right. I think we're just a little over leveled, but that's okay. We want Mama Dune? No. Mama Dune! I mean, not that we need the money either, but
A victory well earned. Excellent. Looks like we can head up.
oh, that's stairs? Oh shit. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh. I didn't realize.
One of those 10. Hit him hard and fast.
Good work, Akihiko.
An enemy down.
Good work,
But wait.
Akihiko.
We cannot pass this up.
Better
Better
not
get
forget.
those teeth.
Don't be damn right.
Knockout blow.
Yeah, buddy. XPs.
I'll keep fighting. For him.
For a hit.
That certainly went well.
Okay.
Is
This
that
place is huge. Treasure?
this floor has been fully explored now? 3 targets. They won't know we hit them.
You're done!
Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down.
You're finished!
Good work,
Sonata-senpai
Akihiko.
knocked an enemy down.
And down you go.
C'est magnifique.
C'est magnifique.
Go easy. Don't you dare run. This is the end. Yes, we did it. Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Okay, let's go to the next floor. It's been a long road, but we made it so far. Let's stay calm and keep it one step at a time.
Let's keep going.
There's blood all around here too. Ooh, nice.
Are you watching, Father? This is the path I've chosen. This is my resolve.
Poor Mitsuru.
Enemy spot.
I'll be able to
We have
kill the
the
enemy
advantage.
soon.
Down on my knees here.
Oh no! You've got to get up somehow!
We're just getting started. The best bet would be. Let's go!
Ooh,
They've been
jeez.
shot! They're wide open!
I think we should be okay here.
It's not just my fight anymore.
Any more?
A victory well earned.
Indeedy.
Hey, there's a treasure chest! Preparing to analyze. Focus. Her leader took one out.
Marin Karen. That's okay.
What's wrong with me?
Kirito-senpai's been charmed. Is there anything you can do?
Oh, come on. Oh, thanks.
Fierce! And again! Yukari-chan knocked one down!
Am I up?
You're up next!
Yeah, I got this.
That was awesome, Sonata-senpai!
Don't pull any punches. Justice is served.
Ooh. What is it? A Chitian Dashing? So tower. We could probably get rid of a lot of these. Yeah.
This is over.
Doing pretty well.
Empowering Sutra. Oh my god. Yeah. We're going the right way.
So this is where the stairs were.
Oh god, no. A Modon. Modon? Moodon? Madoon? slice.
Four enemies. We got the advantage. Don't hold anything back.
Good work,
Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down. You struck a weakness. This one's Sonata-senpai.
No effect?
Oh, well then. Sexy dance.
Too slow.
Oh god.
Too slow.
Impressive footwork.
But I
Sonata-senpai.
love you.
Saw that coming.
Impressive footwork, Sonata-senpai. Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down.
One at a time.
Enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata-senpai. There we go. The enemy's charmed you. Please, we're on your side.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate
Can
it.
you hear me?
Only two
One
left.
enemy defeated. Good going, Kirijo-senpai.
I could be using my personas. I'm just not doing it on purpose. Makoto, I'm sorry.
Later.
Not Makoto,
Can you
Mitsuru.
hear me?
And this.
There we go.
Mitsuru, I'm sorry. Thanks, man. That's so nice of you.
Let's wrap this up.
Enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata-senpai. Fierce.
That's gonna hit me.
You've been knocked down.
I'll take care of this. Let's go.
This will do the trick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's resistant to
What next?
the ice.
Come.
Cool as ice.
Right about does it. No shadows detected.
Ooh, Scotty. What does Vishnu have here? That might be good to have. Let's get rid of Parvati. I think we'll be okay without healer.
There's a shadow.
I kill you.
Hit him
I'll
hard
start
and fast.
preparing the analysis. Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down.
Good work,
Sonata-senpai
Akihiko.
knocked an enemy down.
Good work,
Yes.
Akihiko.
Everyone, follow my lead.
Now,
Justice is served. I'll keep fighting. For him.
Doing pretty well. Is that treasure? I'll
Now's our
start
chance.
preparing the analysis.
Who's gonna win this? Let's do it! Caesar!
They've been shocked. They're wide open. There. Hurry, knocked one down! You're finished!
Nice.
This should end it! There is no
Okay. You'll be able to. Yeah! Justice.
That went great!
That certainly went well.
Nope.
Another one of those doors.
Let's go for it. Yeah, let's do it. What do we got to lose?
All right.
I can't afford to lose. Now come get me.
All right, let's do this.
I'll hit them where it hurts. Persona!
That's a cool lookout effect.
Pull the trigger. Isis! Hey! That's just unfair!
What to do?
I'm tempted to agree.
This work?
Destruction. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh, bullshit.
How dare you! You've been knocked down! You don't have much health left. Can you heal up?
Nowhere to run.
Almighty damage is always good.
You're defenseless now. Checkmate. Running.
You better watch it! Kirito-senpai's health is low! Someone help her! Alright, we won!
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one. Oh yeah, I could take two. Forgot about that.
Oh, hello.
Hi. That's what I don't like about that. You can't tell where I've been and where I haven't. I'm just so a bless.
Powerful enemy spotted!
The enemies may be no pushovers, but neither are we. Let's use what we've learned to teach them a lesson, and I'm here to help too. So let's head to ground floor. We will save. And I'm actually going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, let's fuck up this motherfucker. You know, I keep pressing that button because I'm playing another game right now where that's the run button, the right bumper. If you're not gonna move, then we'll make you. Beach!
Prepare for battle. This will be no problem at all.
Let's do it!
Maybe a little problem. Resistant.
This will do the trick.
Oh,
Artemisia!
diamond dust. Kuga.
In this situation,
Are you just resistant to everything?
A bat!
Ah, fuck you all.
take that.
It's ready for combat. I don't know
Could I
what that
stand on
means.
this enemy?
Yeah, please.
Analysis complete. For this appears. And again.
Not bad.
What? Her leader's been knocked down. What next? Isis.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank goodness. Now it's time for a
I'll go with-
counterattack.
A bat! The best bet would be... Persona!
Shall I move to strike?
Artemisia. Her leader's been knocked down.
I should probably change my,
In this situation, I won't lose.
Much
Thanks.
obliged.
should probably change my
Thank
persona.
goodness.
What to do?
Now it's time for a counterattack.
Oh yeah, give me that. Ooh.
Persona.
Let's try this one.
I missed.
Of course it missed. I will still keep trying.
Who's gonna win this? Let's go! Did I miss?
Are you fucking
I'm
kidding
ready.
me?
I'll show you. Let's end this. Just one more. Take that.
Very nice.
All
Not
enemies
afraid
defeated.
anymore.
Good work out there.
Huh?
Hey, can you hear me? Oh, cool. Looks like we're already connected. Yo, how goes it? Sounds like you guys are on a roll. Ryoji was saying there's no way we could win. But the way things are going, this will be a cakewalk. Eh, I'm just kidding. But it'd be sweet, though. Oh, bless me. Don't get careless. Don't worry, man. I'm not taking it lightly. Just being confident, you know? Better to think you can do it than you think you can't, right? It's true. Don't get me wrong. I know he was serious when he said we couldn't beat Nyx. So I'm gonna laugh my ass off when we prove him wrong. I can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. Cool. So I guess just beating bosses will also level our ranks. Alright, people. All the best to you. If you're in a pinch, you know who to call. Let's head back and save. Oh my god. Save.
My persona represents the strength of my heart. And from here on, my heart will never falter.
Cool.
Not bad.
Hanzo's sandals. No. Don't equip. Agility of all allies. You can have Hanzo's sandals. Actually, I don't know if agility is really needed all that much. I'll keep the holy shoes for now, actually. They're cool shoes, but I think what I have in everyone is better. Antimatter cannon. Very cool. Still a ways off, but I'm picking up a strong enemy on a floor above yours. I'm anticipating a tough fight, so we'll want to be ready.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Where you at?
The flooring looks uneven, but that shouldn't be a problem during a fight.
A shadow. What will you do?
Fight it. Kill it. Destroy it. Maim it. Sever it.
Okay, analyze.
Annihilate it.
Saw that coming.
Wow, you're all so powerful. Our leader's been knocked down. Not afraid anymore. No shadows detected.
A victory well earned.
I wanted to do Abaddon, I think. No, let's do this guy.
There's shadows. Hey there, everyone. Your Karika knocked one down. Remember, you can stop if things are bad.
Good work, Akihiko.
Don't pull any punches!
There's no
Knockout blow!
Doesn't look like we'll be needing a 10 count. That certainly went well. this is where the stairs were.
Alright, who should we level up? I feel like Koromaru always gets left behind. I guess... And, yeah, I guess Koromaru.
Welcome back.
I trust you're not tired?
Nope, not even close. Wait. Is there... Nope, I misread it. Might as well do this first.
Let's do this.
Does anyone need to heal? Let's do it just in case.
Let's do that.
All right.
Alright, come and get me. Who wants some? Well, shit. Ah, fuck me.
In this situation, Persona!
I'll hit them where it hurts. Artemisia!
One step at a time. Let's do it! Caesar!
Yeah, let's try this. I do like the idea of poisoning. And it's poisoned! Fortunately, we cannot kill it with poison.
I won't lose.
But it will get weaker.
Not enough of this. Yuji, hold the trigger. I think I can use it now.
Try harder.
Yuricho-senpai, that was a beautiful dodge.
This will do the trick. Persona!
This work. Alright, that should be it.
Let's
All
keep this
enemies
momentum up.
defeated. Good work out there.
Sure. And sure.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Great target. Time. They won't know it hit them. Here. Again. You're finished. Yukari-san knocked one down. Focus. Hit. One more. That was a critical hit. Her leader took one out.
Oh, fuck you.
Watch out. Your attack power is low. Seriously? Yukari-san's down! She's in trouble! It's my turn now! Your attack power's been reduced. Her leader's been knocked down!
One target remaining.
One enemy defeated! Good going, Kirito-senpai! Your attack power's been reduced! Watch out! Your attack
Let's
power's
keep this
low.
momentum up.
Yeah, I'm not too happy that I had to sacrifice a bunch of homunculus in that fight.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Wait a minute, did that say Ring of Asphyxiation? Ring that chokes out life. Interesting.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Are you scared of me? Good.
Hit him
Four
hard and
enemies,
fast.
and we've got the advantage. Don't hold anything back. Head on! Yukari-san knocked one down. You're finished. That was
Nice.
a beautiful strike, Kirito-senpai.
Good work,
Sonata-senpai
Akihito.
knocked an enemy down. Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down. That was awesome, Sonata-senpai.
Fuck them all up.
Better
No
get
kidding.
those teeth.
Suki Stand-by.
Justice is served!
This is over.
That was excellent leadership.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
I will. Oh, great.
Great.
That's what I said.
I
It's
won't
a
miss
rare
my
shadow.
chance.
Do your best to take it down.
Pretty good hit.
Oh, okay.
Pull the trigger. Isis.
Alright, almighty damage it is.
Come!
Of course it didn't.
There we go. Two more. One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirito-senpai.
Bring it on!
And you did.
Enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata-senpai. Wow, you're all so powerful.
A battle
None
well
of us
fought.
does it. No shadows detected.
A victory well earned.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Snuff soul is always good.
It's our chance to go first. 2 enemies. You can take them.
Good work.
Knock the enemy down.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Her leader's been knocked down.
Thank you.
Thank goodness. Now it's time for a counterattack.
A victory well earned.
There's a chest. I try opening it?
Bollocks.
Pay attention next time. My dear G. I think I can use it now. You're finished.
You know, it's kind of funny that I'm going through all this without even using my personas.
There's no escape.
Just kind of goes to show how overpowered I am. Because these guys should not be easy. Not this easy, anyway. Nice. Sure.
Yes, we did it.
That was excellent leadership. Keep up the good work.
Best to stay on your toes here.
Living together, traveling, spending time together.
So I guess I kind of have like an unofficial tradition when it comes to
You can take them. Head on.
nice. Whenever I play the Tartarus levels, I kind of like just rant and ramble a little bit. And hey, why break tradition now?
Oh no! You've got to get up somehow. Just one left. Enemy defeated.
Shall I move to
No, that's not gonna work on that.
There we go.
I'm not out yet.
The enemy's turn is coming up. He'll know.
Lightning.
Sonata-senpai's in trouble. Someone back him up.
Do some virus breath. Why not?
Last one.
It is not poison though.
To do this. I won't lose.
I'll take care of this. Let's do it. Caesar!
If I go down,
Defeated. Good work out
taking them
there.
with me.
Scout. No, let's not. Because I got the guy over there.
That might prove to be a difficult fight.
But yeah, I was thinking of like in anticipation of like the Deadpool movie that's coming out soon. Deadpool and Wolverine. Which is probably one of the only movies I'm looking forward to this year. Other than Ghostbusters, I was really looking forward to that one too.
Too slow.
What's wrong with me?
Senpai's been charmed. In this situation,
I'd talk about a little bit maybe with my experience and thoughts about the X-Men movies.
What's the plan here?
I'll show you!
Nice. Okay. Let me just wail on this guy. There we go.
Everyone, follow my lead.
And I'm actually old enough that I managed to see the first X-Men movie in theaters. I just completely dated myself by saying that.
This is over.
But it's crazy to think that like the X-Men movies,
Perfect.
the first one
Just
anyway,
what we hoped for.
is really what paved the way of like the modern superhero movie that everyone pretty much knows and love. And for those of you that don't know, I'm not even joking about that. Like I'm not even exaggerating. It is true. If it was not for the success of the first X-Men movie,
But there's no need to head back yet.
like we would not have the MCU. We probably wouldn't have the MCU like we do right now. Because it's, I mean, up until that point,
Oh, there's a treasure chest!
superhero movies were regarded with substandard storytelling and, you know, very kiddie.
I wonder what
Like
the
it was
power looks like.
not a very, like nowadays nerds are
They
in.
won't know it hit them.
You know, it's cool if you like comics. It's cool if you like games. It's cool if you like, you know, Magic, The Gathering, all that kind of shit. When I was growing up, I'm a child of the 80s. When I was growing up,
Yukari-chan knocked one down.
it was not a very popular thing. It was basically you were either a nerd or a jock or whatever. You know what I mean? They're very diverse and like set groups. Nowadays, it's cool to be anything. It's acceptable to be anything, whether you're, again, like a geek, a jock, a goth, whatever. You can even be a mix. Back then, like, you couldn't be both a nerd and a jock. Like, it was pretty much unheard of. But anyways, I'm going off on a huge tangent. No one expected the X-Men movie to be big. They just thought it was going to be, like, some kind of flop. They even didn't... What budget did they even give it? It was like 40 million, something like that. Something really fucking low.
Pretty well.
And they gave the project to, for those of you that don't know, that haven't seen the first X-Men movie, they gave it to Bryan Singer, who had made some pretty good movies before that time. Most notably the Usual Suspects. If you guys haven't seen the Usual Suspects, fucking, you don't know, like you're missing out. It's fucking phenomenal. But I was actually really excited when the X-Men movies came to theaters. I wasn't expecting too much just because no one was expecting too much. And in all honesty, at the time, I didn't really like it all that much. It was cool, but it wasn't what I was expecting. It was an X-Men movie, but it took itself a little too seriously, if that makes sense. Like they made the joke of like, you know, they wear actual like black uniforms, like pleather uniforms, and they're like, what were you expecting? Like yellow spandex? Like Wolverine made the comment of like, this is what you go out in. It took itself a little too seriously. But I mean, the fact that it had like a star-studded cast, you know, with Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Tom K. Johnson, Halle Berry, you know, like these were like huge names, especially at the time. And this is before Ian McKellen was Gandalf. It was around the same time, but I'm pretty sure it was before.
I won't lose.
And
Good job, everyone.
I didn't like it all that much. It was a good movie, but not what I was expecting. It played it a little too safe. Which wasn't what I was expecting. But I'm glad they did. They definitely needed to play it safe because they needed to appeal to the mass audience as opposed to just the comic book fans. Because again, they're trying to bring in that crowd, right? They're trying to... oh, no, I don't need to do this. What am I doing? It's... Movies and comics are completely different things. Nowadays, it's fun to point out, like, the Easter eggs in all the different movies. Like, that thing in Iron Man. That was a thing in the comics at one time that was so popular. Like, the whole extremist thing.
A shadow.
You know, you couldn't really have that back in the day. I mean, you could, but you couldn't make it all about that. It had to stay a little bit more grounded than a comic book. You know what I mean? Because, again, you have to appeal to the masses. So, that's why I didn't like it all that much. And, again, I know I've said it a bunch of times. It was still a decent movie. I don't think it holds up that well all that much nowadays, considering, you know, you have, like, fucking Avengers games and all that shit, but... for the time, it was fantastic.
Nice work.
Especially Hugh Jackman. Like, everyone loved Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. And, of course, they made fun of James Marsden as Cyclops, because at the time, in the cartoons, he was a Chad, and even in the movie, he was a bit of a Chad. The resurgence of X-Men 97, by the way... fan-fucking-tastic storytelling. Like, if anything, the stories in X-Men 97 cartoon, like the new season, is more along the lines of what I was expecting. Like, that is some fucking crazy-ass storytelling. Like, that is some drama. If you guys haven't seen, like, X-Men 97, by the way, if you're not watching it, first off, shame on you. You really should. It doesn't matter if you're a comic fan or not. There's a video on YouTube where it's like the X-Men like original series in like 30 minutes. Like, it gives you everything you need to know in like a 30-minute span. Watch that, then watch the series, because Jesus Christ, it's fucking phenomenal. But anyways,
It's not just my
and after X-Men came out and it was popular,
now then. Let's
Fox
get back to work.
Fox and Sony basically started gobbling up the rights to other comic book
There's a shadow.
properties. More Fox than Sony, because Sony basically just took Spider-Man, but Fox took everyone else. Like, well, a lot of them. They took the Fantastic Four. They took the rest of the they took the X-Men franchise in total. They took Deadpool. I forget who took Blade. I think that also might be Sony. I'm not entirely sure. But Sony, like, they're like Spider-Man, like, we want Spider-Man. And good call on them, because
In this situation, time to shine.
the first Spider-Man movie was, at the time, like, the best thing ever. I remember, like, I skipped school to watch that. Me and my buddies, we skipped school to watch it in the afternoon.
Let's finish this.
So,
When you hurry, John.
oh fuck, I'm an idiot.
I'll take care of this. Let's do it. Caesar!
And when the X-Men 2 came out,
Good
X2,
job, everyone.
there was a lot more acceptance of comics at the time, and you can tell that the story feels a little bit looser than the first one, especially. You could tell it's a little bit more of a comic book movie, the second one compared to the first one. And I know the first one was obviously like comic book, like the whole story with like Magneto wanting to make the UN officials like mutants as well. Like, I know, comic books, I get it. But it was more, if I say, it's not grounded, but it wasn't as zany as it could have been. It could have been a lot more zany. Again, it played it safe. It played it very safe. But the X-Men 2, like, again, it played it a little bit more loose. And again, I'm glad that it did, because X-Men 2 is still one of my favorite superhero movies. It's pretty tame by today's standards still, but I mean that opening with Nightcrawler in the White House, it's still like really fucking good. And you got to see more mutants as well. Like, again, with Nightcrawler, who, honestly, I kind of go back and forth on who my favorite X-Man is. I know a lot of people, it's Gambit. A lot of people actually hate Wolverine. I like Wolverine, but it's actually a toss-up between Wolverine and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is fucking badass, man. I used to fantasize about, like, being like Nightcrawler, you know, like wanting to learn how to fence, or being able to like climb walls like him, you know, or being able to be acrobatic like him. Like, Nightcrawler is fucking awesome. Like the teleport ability. He's just so cool. He's so cool looking. I even like that red costume that he has, like the 80s or 90s design. I don't know. It's just so fucking cool. There's 5 of them? The order you take them out in is going to be the key to your success in battle. Make sure you're thoroughly prepared for them, too. Okay. Well, let's head to the first floor. Let's save. Sorry, just give me a minute or so, guys. Let's focus on these guys.
Find targets. They're not strong, but that's a lot.
Let's take out these smaller guys first, and then we could focus on the big one.
Enemy defeated. You're doing great, Yukari-chan.
I guess we'll do this one, because I want to lower its stats.
You're defenseless now. Checkmate.
Doesn't even seem to have that much health either.
Oh no! You've got to get up somehow.
I'm not out yet. The best bet would be... Let's do it! Caesar! Does it work?
We definitely want to do... High chance of inflicting down. It's only medium almighty damage, though. Let's do this one. Oh my god.
It's a win for the team.
It fucking decimated him. Jesus Christ. He's like, oh, yeah, put up quite a bit of effort on that one. Yuki-san, can you hear me? Good job taking down the gatekeeper. As we get closer to the top, I keep thinking about a lot of things. I wonder if this is how heroes feel right before the season finale. Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
In that sense, it's quite an experience, isn't it? I never expected my daydreams to become reality. You know, heroes aren't strong because they never lose. They're strong because they never give up. That's what I think, at least. I sense everyone's resolve is strengthened as we head into the final battle. Yeah. Oh, I missed the last thing he said. Oh, well. I'm sure it's like, we can do it, guys.
Nice and simple. Get to the top.
But yeah, with X-Men 2, like, as I was saying, like, they had a lot more fun with characters, and you can tell. Like, especially with Mystique. I feel like Mystique really stole the show in that game. Or in that movie. In X-Men 2. Like, even when she was with Wolverine, like, she was going through, like, all the different girls on the team, like, you know, mocking him. Like, you could tell that was fun. Even, like, when she was infiltrating the Alkali Lake, you could tell she was having fun. And even though Nightcrawler is my favorite, one of my favorite X-Men, other than the beginning, I did not like him that much in that movie. There was too much. They didn't do anything with him. They really didn't. Like, he's supposed to be like acrobatic as fuck, like jumping around, porting around. He didn't do anything. He was too meek. And that's not Nightcrawler. Like, Nightcrawler is a swashbuckler. Like, he loves, like, he's a fencer. Like, especially in the comics, like, he goes in the danger room a lot and puts on, like a lot of pirate scenarios, like Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing, where he's a pirate or a swashbuckler or something. He does that a lot. Like, he has fun, you know, he role plays, that kind of shit, right? But, like, not to say he had to do that in the movie, but he was too meek and mild in the movie, which is not Nightcrawler at all. But whatever. Actually, in any of the movies. Because even when they brought him back in, like, Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse, like, even then, he had, like, one fight scene, and that was it. And then he was just hanging around. They didn't utilize him enough. But anyways.
That was excellent leadership.
X-Men 2, as I said, is still one of my favorite X-Men movies. And then X3 came along, and the controversy behind that. For those of you that don't know, so Bryan Singer, again, like, he did X-Men 1 with the popularity that they asked him to come back for X-Men 2. And pretty much right after that, he signed on to X-Men 3. But then, he basically was offered to do Superman. Superman Returns. And he jumped at that chance because he was more of a Superman fan than a X-Men fan. And he said so. He said as much. He actually, I believe, went on record at the time saying that he never really grew up with the X-Men comics. He didn't know much about them. He was a comic book nerd, but not with X-Men. I think he was more of a DC fan than Marvel. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So when he got the chance to do Superman, he jumped on that. And he said, like, he told Fox, again, this is reportedly, he told Fox that he wants to do Superman, and he's like, let's put X-Men on hold. He's like, I'll get to it, but I want to do Superman now.
Now what?
And Fox was pissed off. They're like, no, if you're not going to do X-Men, then we're going to take it from you. And they gave it to Brett Ratner, who did the Rush Hour movies. So that's basically what he's known for. He's done a bunch of other stuff, but that at the time, that's what he was known for. And Fox was, again, so pissed off that they rushed the X-Men movie to come out before Superman, just to kind of stick it to Bryan Singer. Again, this is all reportedly what happened. So, again, that's why there's a huge controversy about, like, oh, like, the X-Men 3, The Last Stand sucked. It wasn't the same director, and Fox rushed it because they were petty, all that kind of shit, right? At the time, yeah, like, everyone hated it. But as time went on, nowadays, a lot of people like X-Men 3.
I'll take care of this.
And there was actually even kind of a thing going on with, like, if there was a trilogy of, like, superhero movies, the third one sucked. Like, that was, like, the curse. Because, like, look at Superman. Look at Batman. Look at Spider-Man. You know? That was just, like, the thing, right? And at the time, there was basically debate over which sucked more, Spider-Man 3 or X-Men 3. I would rather watch X-Men 3 than Spider-Man 3. And I'm a bigger Spider-Man fan than I am of X-Men.
What's the plan here?
Spider-Man 3 was ass. Like, complete ass. And I felt like it was a betrayal of a character. Oh, fuck off. This is why I don't like using confuser or distress. It never works. Going off on a bit of a tangent. Yeah, like, that's why I hated... I hate Spider-Man 3 more because it was a betrayal of a character. And I get that Peter was meant to be, like, losing his inhibitions and, like, giving into, like, the hate of the symbiote. Even though there really wasn't anything to hate, he literally had it good. It made him into a fucking...
This will do the trick.
It made him into a dweeb. Like, I don't know how else to put it. He was lame. He wasn't even a chat. He was just lame. He was a loser. And I don't know why they went that route. They basically made him like an emo with, like, super hyperinflated confidence that... I don't know. Watch the fucking movie. It's... I remember going off on a rant about it once with my friend, and he just was laughing at me the whole time. But X-Men 3, so going back to X-Men.
Oh, hello.
X-Men 3 actually had a decent storyline. It was a little bit too much because they were trying to fit two different stories into the movie. And it felt a little bit convoluted. Like, they didn't do enough with each of the stories. It was first and foremost the Phoenix Saga, kind of. It was basically Jean coming back and having the Phoenix in her. But it was not an alien entity. It was basically like another part of her psyche, I think. Because she died and came back to life. I don't know. It's never really explained until much later, technically. Kind of, maybe, sort of.
We've caught them by surprise.
So, like, the Phoenix Saga alone is, like, its own story. Like, you don't need to, like, add anything to that, make it convoluted. And on top of that, they added the whole, Cure for Mutants thing, where they utilized Leech. For those of you that don't know, Leech is a character that can basically disable, for lack of a better term, the mutations. And they actually show it in the movie where, like, Beast... oh, fuck.
In this situation,
I'm an idiot. I keep doing it with this guy. Because I'm not paying attention.
I'll take care of this.
Where Beast, like, comes close to the kid, and you can see it, like, as he's putting his arm closer to him, his blue skin and, like, the fur, like, just changes, like, back to human. Like, human form, you know what I mean? Like, the blue skin and fur is gone. And as he pulls his hand out, like, the mutation comes back on. So, they were, that's basically the thing. They were utilizing Leech's blood, DNA, something like that, to basically make a cure for mutants. And the guy who was doing it is the father of Angel, Warren Worthington III. And the whole reason he even came up with this whole thing was because when he found out his son was a mutant, he wanted to cure that affliction. So that's why he came up with it. Noble intention. I mean, it's certainly a change of pace from it's evil. Like, we came up with this to rid the blight of mutation from the world, kind of thing. It's, if you have evil intentions, automatically you make people think, like the audience think, that it's evil. But if it's for good intentions, like if it's done with like the purpose of like legitimately wanting to help the people out, it actually becomes like a fairly moral dilemma. And they raise it. You know, like the X-Men are actually divided in the movie on like whether they would take the injection or not and like cure themselves of their mutations. Like with Rogue, for example, who can't touch anyone without fucking putting him into a coma. She's one of the people that jumps at the chance at this. And even Wolverine is like, you know, like it's a choice people have to make for themselves. And Storm's like, mutation is not a disease. There's nothing to cure. You are you. Like your mutation is part of you, kind of thing. There's another high-level threat. It's a few floors up.
There's no room for carelessness.
So,
Stay alert.
again, it brings up a good moral dilemma. But they don't really do anything with it. That's the other thing. There's like, obviously, like a band of like mutants that you know, are against this whole thing, saying, oh, they're trying to control us, blah, blah, blah. And of course, Magneto utilizes this to like make up his own army and all that shit. And yeah, it's, again, it's two different stories, but they don't really do too much with it. I thought it was pretty well put together. And frankly, oh, fuck you. What is this thing weak to? Lightning. I gotta remember, every time I see this thing, just fucking lightning. Because I gotta stop using up all my homunculi. I think X-Men 3 is better than X-Men 1. I know. I said it. And I stand by it. 2 is my favorite, 3 is my second, in terms of like the original trilogy. And X-Men 1 is my least favorite.
If heaven really does exist, would it be a place like this?
We won't find out. Not today. It's not
And even with the different director, with Brett Ratner, you can tell there's a bit of like not a tonal shift, but you can tell it's a different vibe from the other movies. And frankly, I actually kind of prefer it to Bryan Singer's. It's Bryan Singer, with everything with him, felt a little too lighthearted. With Brett Ratner, it actually felt a little bit more serious. It felt like there were actual, like, I don't want to say stakes involved, but it's, I don't know, it's like the color scheme is different in the third movie. The way everything is shot and edited together, like it feels different. And I prefer it to Singer. Singer's a good storyteller, but I don't fancy him as a good director. But regardless, anyways. And then from then on, after X-Men 3, they wanted to make the whole
Just stay right there.
Can I beat him? Yeah, we should be able to do it. Yeah. After X-Men 3, they wanted to make the whole different. They wanted to focus on the backstories, the X-Men Origin series. They started off with Wolverine. They were also going to do a Magneto one. But they only got as far as Wolverine because that movie was ass. Like, even to say his ass is giving it too much credit. It was terrible. Oh, I missed the thing back there. Like, I don't know how you can have a Wolverine movie that's fucking PG-13.
There's a chest.
I mean, I'm saying PG-13 even though I'm not American, but it's... Like, it makes no sense. Like, you can't have a Wolverine movie with, like, no blood and no gore. I get it if it's an X-Men movie with Wolverine in it. I get it. But you can't have a Wolverine movie with no fucking blood and gore. Like, that's what he's known for. He's fucking got the blades to slice people up, and he doesn't even do that. He can't do that. Greedy shadows closing in on you. Oh, lovely.
I think.
Let's chase it down. Yeah, do a Tartarus search. Why not?
All right.
Let's do this.
Take it down if you can. Artemisia.
And there was a lot of goofy shit in that movie, man. Like,
Don't bother.
the crazy thing is, like,
Hide from me.
I don't know how they even could do this.
Good job, everyone.
But it's like they put themselves in the situations where they had to retcon what happened in, like, the previous X-Men movies to make it all fit. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, sure. Because, like, they start off with Greedy Shadow defeated. Nice job. Yeah.
Yes.
That was some pretty good footwork, but we were cut above. At least now I have a full grasp on this floor's layout. Yeah.
Shadow up ahead.
Yeah, just
Checking
keep
it
going.
out.
Like, they made Sabretooth Wolverine's brother. And I don't mean, like, bros. Like, blood brother. But in the first X-Men movie, they didn't know each other. Like it's like how can you even make that happen? Well, what we can do is we'll have Logan have amnesia at the end of the movie. At the end of X-Men Origins, he forgets everything. How are we going to do that? Well, he's got adamantium skeleton, right? How can he get amnesia? Well, he's got psychic block, so no one can really give him amnesia. Well, fuck. Oh, I know what we could do. We can have an adamantium bullet hit his skull and amnesia. What? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man.
Electricity's useless here. Keep that in mind.
What to do?
The fuck's sake.
My heart.
What's wrong with me?
Sonata-senpai's now's the time. Come.
The story was really bad. It basically took place in, what was it like? Oh, fucking.
Her leader's been knocked down.
All right, give me a minute, guys.
What are you trying to hit? This is bad, isn't it? Electricity's useless here. Keep that in mind. Pull the trigger.
Oh, God damn it.
John, don't leave.
Here we go.
The best bet would be
Oh my God, why did I do that?
Yurijo-senpai's been
What to
charmed.
do?
Is there anything you can do?
a bat.
Oh my God.
Electricity's useless here. Keep that in mind.
Shall I move to strike?
Artemisia!
Of course he blocks it. God, it's 20 SP in that one. Fuck it, whatever.
Her leader's been knocked down. Your defense is down. Keep an eye on
And this is just a regular fucking enemy, too.
Go! Artemisia!
Good.
Sonata-senpai, your defense is down.
You're done. I've been. Don't pull any punches. Justice is served.
Eat shit, asshole. Ooh. Ooh, Megan Dolan, nice. Sure, I'll take that one. It's not like I need the money, really.
Over.
What was I saying? Yeah, we definitely need that. Get rid of that one.
Doing pretty well.
And then we can... Let's do Scotty. But yeah, like I was saying, Wolverine Origins. And, okay, you want to hear something controversial? I actually did not mind Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth. I actually thought he did a pretty good job with what he had.
We've caught them by surprise.
There we go. It didn't work?
I know that's kind of like blasphemous to some people, but Liev Schreiber is actually a pretty good actor. I'm not gonna list off his resume, but like he's pretty
The
decent.
enemy's striking fear into you. Someone might run. Yukari-chan knocked one down. That's a weakness. Nice, Yukari-chan. Kirijo-senpai can't do anything right now.
Fuck. Oh, I forgot to heal Mitsuru. God damn it.
Someone help her.
Well, she's dead.
To you now.
It can't be. Kirijo-senpai.
No.
In this situation. Some fun. Persona.
I won't let you down.
Two more to go.
Enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata-senpai.
Yeah, I mean the story was really bad. It was insultingly bad. I think it took place in like the 70s or something like that.
Like a book.
Impressive footwork, Sonata-senpai. Yes, Yukari-chan knocked one down. You've struck a weakness.
Let's wrap this up.
And had a poor excuse for... The funny thing is, I mean, that's where you see Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, right? The first time. And it's not the Deadpool you're thinking of. It's like Deadpool light. The best way I can describe it.
Sonata-senpai.
And that's why, I mean, I'm sure most of you have seen the Deadpool movies by now. He makes fun of him. He makes fun of the fact that he was in the Origins movies and that he sucked. He did suck. But yeah, Origins is like one of those movies that it's the redheaded stepchild of the X-Men movie library.
Too slow.
Impressive footwork, Sonata-senpai.
And honestly, you're not missing much if you decide. Like if you're ever having like an X-Men movie marathon, you're not missing much. If you decide not to watch it, you literally won't miss anything. And then after that, what was it? I think it was First Class that came out. And that was a surprise to everyone.
Not that.
I don't know why.
Pretty good hit.
This will do the trick.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Take that. I have to do this. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, First Class was actually really damn good. No one expected that movie to do well at all. Like, I remember looking at the poster being like, what the fuck is this? Like, this looks really stupid. And why would we care about, like, the X-Men in the fucking,
So this is where the
like,
stairs were.
70s or whatever it was. How wrong I was, I will fully admit that.
That chest.
And the funny thing is, at the time, I had a podcast with a few of my other friends, and it's something that I mentioned too. And I'm like, this movie's gonna suck. Like, you just wait and see. Like, like this is insulting to like the comic book movies, and that's including like fucking Daredevil, Elektra, all that shit. I'm like, that's including them. How wrong I was. Because First Class is like, for a lot of people, it's actually their favorite. They prefer the First Class to like the original X-Men movies, like those series, like that series of movies. They prefer it to the original X-Men series, and I can definitely, I can see that being justified. I can definitely see that.
Does it look like we'll be needing a 10 count?
Doing pretty well.
And nice, another homunculus. What's his name as Magneto? As Eric Lenscher. What the fuck was his name?
We've caught them by surprise.
Oh my god, what was his name? I'm sorry, it's gonna bug me. I have to know. Like, I know Charles Xavier was James McAvoy. Fassbender, Michael Fassbender. Yeah, yes. Michael Fassbender, like, easily stole the show. He was fantastic. Like, he puts in, like, an effort. Like, everyone does a great job in that movie. But, like, Fassbender, especially later on in, like, the later movies, like, he gives, like, an extra layer of, like the deep-seating rage that he has inside for, like, normal people, right? For the non-mutants. Like, he gets intense, man. Like, you can see in his eyes at times, like in the later movies. And it's actually quite frightening at times. But Fassbender, man, like, he more than McAvoy, I think he easily steals the show.
Your speed's down.
Oh.
You're
Yeah, and then after that is Days of Future Past, I believe, where they merged the two universes, or the two timelines, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's not even two different timelines, it's one timeline. It's just the before and after.
Your speed's fallen, Yukari-chan.
And for a lot of people, oh, come on. For a lot of people, Days of Future Past is their favorite movie.
Sonata-senpai, your speed's gone down.
Bro, seriously? And it is a great movie. If, you know, despite the fact that it's, like, filled with plot holes out the ass. But, hey, man. Sometimes you gotta just take a comic book movie at its face value, you know what I mean?
Alright, let's get moving.
And I think it was actually Days of Future Past when the X-Men love really started to
There's a treasure chest.
was like at its peak. Because I think I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is the best, or it's the X-Men movie that's made the most money. If I'm not mistaken, it's like the most popular one in terms of like viewership.
3 enemies left. Stay alert. Enemy eliminated.
Because yeah, like the melding of the two I keep saying timelines. It's not timelines, eras, I guess, of X-Men, especially the brutality of it with like the Sentinels like killing everyone. I don't know if it's meant to be Nimrod or not. They never really say. But like killing the X-Men before they like change the timeline.
That's a win for the team. All right. Good job, everyone.
Like, it's pretty brutal.
A victory well earned.
And Peter Dinklage, man, like Peter Dinklage is awesome in that fucking movie. Like
Another one of those doors.
Peter Dinklage is like a cut above. Like Peter Dinklage is the reason I actually really I watched Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was a weird thing for me because no, 1 second. Wait, did that guy say 1? Oh, fully restores 1 SP to 1 ally. We'll do this one too. Oh, it's that everyone. No. Yeah, we'll do this one. I still have a lot of these drinks, like the SP items, and we're not going to be using, like, we're not going to be, this is our, like, second last time in the Tartarus, I would think.
All right.
What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying.
We'll be able to scan the enemy soon. It's weak to piercing. Try arrows or bullets. Let's finish. This should end it.
I completely forgot what I was saying. Like the merging of the timelines. Yeah, it was like the most popular in terms of like viewership.
Feeling pretty good.
And it's interesting how it also retconned as well, right? Because they legitimately. Oh, right, Peter Dinklage. That's what I was saying. I'm sorry. Peter Dinklage was like, the reason I watched. Well, the reason I continued watching Game of Thrones. Because I watched Game of Thrones like a bunch of times. Like, I think maybe 4 times I've tried to watch it. Because I kept losing interest. Like, first time I watched it, I was blown away by, like, you know, like the first season, ending of the first season. Where, like, spoilers, I guess, for, what is it, a 10-year-old show at this point? Close to 10 years, anyway. Where Eddard Stark dies. Because you think he's, like, the main character, right? And at the end of the first season, they fucking kill him off. The best character in the show.
Oh, hello.
And I was blown away. Like, I remember when my friend lent me the DVD for it, like the Blu-ray or whatever. And after I finished it, I texted him. I think it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and he actually immediately texted me back. He's like, I know. And it was just so funny. Season 2 was like where Tyrion, Peter Dinklage's character, Tyrion Lannister, that's where he really shone, in my opinion. Like that's when he got his chance to shine. And I loved every minute of it. But I stopped at around, the first time was a little bit after the Red Wedding. The second time I stopped was actually the Purple Wedding. The Purple Wedding being when Joffrey died. Yeah, so I guess I watched it 3 times, not 4 times. So
Now you've done it.
way after when the series ended, I think it was like a year or 2 after it ended, I was like, you know what?
Ready.
It's one of those things where I probably should just watch it all the way through. And I'm glad I did, because Tyrion kept being one of my favorite characters. Like, he was legitimately my favorite character. Especially the trial, like for Joffrey's murder. That monologue he had. Well, it wasn't really a monologue, but the dialogue he had with his father and then to, like, the crowd. Man, that was like... You know when, like... There's always, like, that one moment that, like, actors are known for. It's like they're trying... Chance to sign... It's like one of the, like... One of the milestones of their careers. I felt like that was it for Peter Dinklage. Like, that was one of his milestones. And fucking fantastic. Like, he beautifully written, beautifully acted, beautifully executed, it beautifully edited, beautifully shot, like, just amazing scene. And you can tell why Peter Dinklage is so loved in that show. And I'm glad that they didn't do him dirty, you know what I mean? I'm glad that he was still around afterwards. Like, all the way to the end. But going back to X-Men, all these tangents. It's funny to think that, like, him being Bolivar Trask, like the guy who created, like, the Sentinels to destroy the mutants. In the movie, he did it because he didn't necessarily want to kill them. Like, he's fascinated by them, right? But not to be, like, insensitive or anything like that. Like, like, he himself is technically a mutant. Because, like, he's a dwarf, right? Like, I apologize. I don't know if that's, like, the right term. He's a little guy. I believe dwarf is, like, the proper term. I apologize if it's not. I'm not very hip to the PC language. I apologize if it's not. But he technically is a mutant himself. Although, in terms of the eyes of humanity, he's not. Because he doesn't have any special powers. Try and make sense of that. I just think it's interesting that they chose Peter Dinklage for that role. And it never came up in the movie. Not once. I just find it funny and interesting.
Powerful enemies.
Another boss, eh? This enemy is going to be a real test. You'll need to be at the top of your game. Don't worry, you can win this together. Full speed ahead. We're only at 240? Wow. We started at, like, what was it, 228? Something like that? Let's go.
All right.
Sorry, but we're breaking through.
Let the battle begin.
Might as well use our theurgies, because why the fuck not? Oh, it's 2 of them? 2 of them.
You're going down. Now you die.
So, yeah, and continuing on. It's interesting that
Nowhere to run.
the end of the movie kind of
You're defenseless now.
retcons the first 3 movies. Well, the ending of the third, anyway. I just find it kind of funny. We'll do that one.
All right, here I go. With this,
Yeah, they retconned it so that, you know, None of the movies basically, or
Enemy defeated.
number 3 didn't happen. Number 2 technically didn't even happen either. So like Gina's alive, Scott's alive. Beast is actually part of the school. He never really worked for the government. I don't know whatever sense that makes. And all because they never made the Sentinels.
All right.
Excellent. Now we can proceed. Let's keep going. We're coming up on the 250th floor. We've come quite a long way. Hasn't even been a full year since most of you joined Seas. You've all done wonderfully. I can't thank you enough for putting up with everything despite what you've had to go through. Ramen's on you.
What?
Ramen? Why something so simple? You could always... No, you're absolutely right. We've been fighting this whole time to return to a normal life after all. Those that we've lost are with us now in spirit. We will win. Everyone's future is in our hands. Yeah. There's still 5 left.
The 241st floor. Were this a normal building, it would probably be about 1,000 meters tall.
I don't know.
Godspeed shoes. No one right now. Shoes that increase agility to the point that after images are produced. That's so funny. What are we currently wearing? Shoes of Bane. Null Dark Insta-kill. Sure. Let's do this. Okay. So, yeah, after Days of Future Past was Apocalypse, I believe. And honestly, I was really looking forward to this one. For a few reasons. First, because my love, my beauty, my moon and my stars, Olivia Munn was cast as Psylocke, which I thought was pretty good casting, actually. Again, too bad they didn't utilize her that much. Her fight scene was pretty cool, I will admit. Psylocke as a character is pretty badass in general.
This will be no problem at all.
Have we fought this thing before?
It'll take a little more time.
One step at a time.
Oh, right.
I've got
Yes. Okay. This is the one that infuriates everyone. Okay, cool. It's shocked.
Now's the time. Come. They've been shocked.
This will do the trick.
They're wide open. How about trick? All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
So, yeah, like, again, they didn't really utilize her, although her fight scene was pretty cool. Oh yeah, so Psylocke, for those of you that don't know, she is basically kind of like a ninja with mutant ability of having like psychokinetic powers. So she's a little bit telepathic as well, but she can actually make like physical objects with her mind, like based on like kinetic not kinetic energy, psychokinetic energy. So she normally creates like a blade with her hand. That's kind of like purple and shit. Think kind of like Wolverine's claws, except it's one giant blade. And that's kind of like she uses it for like stabbing and shit. It's pretty cool, and she uses like an actual like katana as well. She's pretty badass. It's a shame. It's just a shame she's not in the cartoon series, like the X-Men cartoon series. But regardless, another reason I was really excited for it was because Oscar Isaac was going to play Apocalypse, and I was actually a fan of Oscar Isaac for a few reasons. One of them was from the movie Annihilation. I know he basically had like a small role, but I don't know why. I really loved him in that role. And what else was he doing at the time? Oh yeah, I liked him in, funnily enough, I've mentioned it before, Sucker Punch. I hated the movie, but I liked him. He's a very charismatic actor. Never mind the fact that he was in like Star Wars or whatever, or even in like Moon Knight. Like he was okay in those. Say what you want about like the actual show or the movies, he was pretty good. He's a charismatic actor, charismatic guy.
Went well.
Having said that, I didn't really like him as Apocalypse. You know, if you see him in the cartoon versus in the movie, in the cartoon he's like an imposing figure, like giant, like towering over like the other people, because he's like, the guy's like 8 foot something, and he's got like a deep, commanding voice, you know. In this one, he just sounds like a regular dude who's like blue. It's not quite what you expect. So, yeah, I was quite disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fuck.
Light doesn't seem to be effective.
I'll hit them where it hurts. Persona!
Okay, good. I'm just gonna plink him. Or I could do that. And the overall story, I felt was a little bit weak as well. They could have done so much more. Like when Apocalypse was picking out his horsemen, Warren Worthington is the gimme with Archangel. Everyone knows. Everyone worth their salt anyway, as an X-Men fan, knows that Archangel was like death for he was basically like the Death Horseman for Apocalypse for like a long time. He was brainwashed by him. He even changed the way he looked. You know, he made his wings like metallic and shit, gave him like blue skin, all that shit. Changed his like DNA structure basically. So
Pretty well.
after that, picking like Storm and Magneto, and who was the other guy? I forget who the other guy was now.
Any creeps here.
Who was the other horseman? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I felt they were kind of weak. Like, it was weakly justified. It's like with Storm, he just came up to her like, oh, you're living on the streets, I can make you more powerful, and, you know, if you work for me. And she's like, alright. Even with Angel, like, it's...
Good work, Akihiko.
he just, he's like, I can make you be feared and all that shit. And he's like, all right. With Magneto, at least he kind of like manipulated him because he was grief-stricken from the death of his family, right? That made more sense to me, you know? Because if they have no conviction as your horsemen, they could just go off and do whatever the fuck they want. Which at the end, basically, they kind of do. Like, even, what's her name? Psylocke. She just fucks off afterwards. It's like, oh god, like, Apocalypse is getting the shit kicked out of him. I'm out of here. You know? But with Magneto, like, he was actually, like, he was bending the world, so to speak. Like, it was crazy. And you can tell that, like, he was trying to hold back, but he's like, no, like, I got so much hate in me. Like, you get it.
Do the same thing for our next fight.
A shadow. We've caught them by surprise.
Oh, well, shit.
Shall I move to strike? Artemisia!
No! Now's the time. Ice it! Simmer, you have to do this. It won't lose. All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
That was a good workout.
Shadow up ahead. Taking it out.
Yeah, like Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse was
No, it hit them.
one of my least favorite X-Men movies. It was okay.
Down.
It wasn't terrible. It's definitely watchable.
We're not out of this yet.
One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirijo-senpai.
It's also worth noting that there were 2 other Wolverine movies around the same time. There was The Wolverine. Oh, fuck you. And Logan. If you count Logan as like an X-Men movie, it is easily the best X-Men movie. Easily. Hands fucking down.
Good going, Kirijo-senpai. All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
But the Wolverine actually kind of split a lot of people. First off, it was actually rated R. And it did have like quite a bit of gore and blood and shit in it. It's basically Wolverine going to Japan. And dealing with the... was it actually Yakuza? I don't think it was Yakuza. It's like this rich guy's
What should we
lackeys.
do?
But I like the effort that they put into like making the Logan like
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
a flawed character. Like they actually gave him trauma, you know.
We've been getting stronger.
Pay attention next time.
Actually, now that I think about it, the Wolverine came out before Days of Future Past.
Enemy down.
And I'll tell you why. So, Days of Future Past, as I said, kind of like a retconned, right? Retconned the stories of the original 3 movies a little bit. So, in the Wolverine, he... after like the whole ordeal of X-Men 3, where you know he had to kill Jean, who was you know, going insane with like the Phoenix Insider and all that shit. He had to do what he had to do, and he was the only one who could do it. So he basically dug his claws into her, killed her, and this depressed the shit out of him. Like, he went into isolation. He took off and lived in the fucking mountains. To the point where he dreams about Jean. And he's haunted by her. He's haunted by what he's had to do. Because he was in love with her. So, you know, it's because of this, he wants to die. Like, he can't take living anymore. So the whole point of this movie is basically him being given a way to die. But eventually, like, they wanted to steal his immortality instead of, like, oh, fuck off.
Did I scan on this enemy? Pull the trigger.
Yeah, so they basically offered him, like, the chance of, like, dying. Which he gets his powers back and all that shit. And the after credits, there's a scene where he's... he loses his adamantium. Which technically didn't really make sense because
excellent leadership.
If I'm remembering correctly, they drilled right into his claws and like pulled out his claws, right? But like the adamantium attached to that as well. But the claws are actually part of his mutation. They're not adamantium. They're not just adamantium claws. Like the claws, he was born with those claws, so they grow back as bone. You know, if you break off the bone, it actually does grow back. So he has like the bone claws. So at the end of the credits, when he's like in an airport and he's able to walk past like a metal detector without sending it off, he's like, "Oh, that's cool." And then he gets stopped by like two people, and it turns out to be Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. And that basically leads into Days of Future Past. And that's how I remembered. Oh, fuck. We need lightning stat. And that's how I remember like that. That's how I remember that it was before Days of Future Past. Because at the end of Days of Future Past, they fix the timeline. Jean comes back to life, and he's not haunted by her death anymore. But going back to, yeah, like the Wolverine and then Logan. Logan, I believe, takes place right after... I think it came out right after Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse. If I'm remembering correctly.
Just what we hoped for.
Who are we using again? Yeah, this guy. And yeah, Logan is... That's a cut above, man. Like that's a fucking great movie.
You've struck a weakness. This should be a good test of your strength. But don't get careless.
It's wind. Like, I don't mind saying, I cried during that movie. I honestly do not mind saying that.
What next? I won't lose. Yukari, now's the time. Come forth, Persona! That's a weakness. Nice, Yukari-chan.
Seriously, man. Fuck you.
One enemy eliminated. You're finished. That was a critical hit. Take that. You dodged the attack. Nice one.
Oh, fuck off.
Good work, I knocked an enemy down. Okay. You have a skill that can hit a weakness. All right. We're not gonna go easy. There's no strength. Don't you dare run. Keep it up, everyone. All enemies defeated.
It's over.
Good work out there.
Yeah. Yeah, Logan was fucking amazing.
Okay, let's
The
keep
movie
on going.
after, the X-Men movie after was Dark Phoenix. I've watched it once. I don't remember too much about it. I remember thinking it sucked. And that was mainly because at that point, literally like months before... actually, no, it was more than a few months. I think it was about 6 months before the movie was coming out, when they were like still in the middle of like filming it. It was announced that Marvel bought Fox, like the media side of it, like the movie side of it, not like the news and all that shit, like the I don't know what you would call it. Fox Studios, I guess. They bought Fox Studios. And they made it pretty clear that like they would not be continuing the version of the X-Men that we already knew. So Dark Phoenix was going to be like the last one. So everyone knew that this is going to be like their last movie. So notoriously, they didn't give a shit anymore. And I'm not even saying like based on like their acting, like they flat out said like they, you know, they were contractually obligated to still finish the movie, but it's like they did it for paychecks basically because they didn't care anymore. It didn't matter. First off, they knew they weren't going to win any fucking Oscars from this movie. And not to say they did a terrible job, but like Jennifer Lawrence especially, you can tell she did not give a shit. She even refused to wear like the blue makeup for like a good chunk of the movie. I think she's only in the blue makeup for like 5 minutes. And to be fair, it was a pain apparently getting in and out of like the makeup. It took like 6 hours or some shit like that. But yeah, like she apparently had in a contract to not be in the blue makeup for like a good chunk of the movie, something like that. So
everyone. Now on to the next.
yeah, I believe, again, spoiler, I guess. I believe she dies. I think I missed a chest all the way in the back there. Oh, I did open it. Ah, fuck. Whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't sense any shadows. This floor seems safe. There's a strong presence on the next floor, and 2 floors up as well. Looks like we're in for back-to-back battles. Let's prepare while we still can. Okay. Let's save. Let's register our personas. We haven't done that in a while. But yeah, again, I don't remember too much of Dark Phoenix.
Marvelous.
Other than the fact that it was pretty bad.
I'm looking. How may I assist you? Please take a look. Register is overriding except all registered. Are you finished? We look.
And then technically there was the X-Men cameo in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and in Captain Marvel. Although I have the not Captain Marvel, the Marvels. Although I haven't seen the Marvels.
Powerful enemy spot.
Let's get through here. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. I don't know why I'm so itchy. Yep, we're good. Let's do it up.
Another
Three
day on the
targets.
job.
They're weak, but don't be careless.
Feeling pretty good.
Yes.
200. Jesus Christ. Fuck you.
I got hit.
Oh, fuck, I can't.
I'll take care of this. Let's go!
Kirito-senpai's been poisoned. Can someone fix it? Ice it!
Judgment is here.
Yeah, you gotta die with your fucking spirit drain.
Proper execution.
One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirito-senpai.
I got hit.
Kirito-senpai's down. Someone do something. Yukari-chan's been poisoned. Do you have an antidote?
Oh, nice.
Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down.
I don't think we
Sonata-senpai
can
knocked an
do
enemy
the thing,
down.
though, yeah.
Did some serious
You struck a
damage.
weakness. Good one, Sonata-senpai. Pull the trigger. I won't lose.
Here, there's only one left.
One enemy defeated.
What to do?
Good going, Kirito-senpai.
Alright, we got this.
Someone back him up. That about does it. No shadows detected.
Good job, everyone. Just a bit more to the top. Please be careful. Arf! Oh, looks like Koro-chan wants to tell us something. What is it, Koro-chan? Arf, 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 arf. Wow, I was not wrong. I feel a strong sense of urgency for Koromaru. It seems like he's encouraging us. Rough. Woof, woof, woof. Arf! Koromaru appears even more motivated now. Good for you, Koromaru. Rank 6, baby! All set, Koro-chan, then let's keep moving. Let's keep on keeping
Things are going
on.
smoothly. All that's left is to wait for the big match to start.
Hey!
Goddess boots. Shoes furnished with perfect beauty that emits divinity. Invigorate 3. Is it only her? What does she have? Holy boots, 50 SP. I think we can give her this. Goddess boots. And then the sorcerer's mark we can actually give to Amada. Akihiko, sorry. I forgot his name for a minute. I guess you could take Regenerate 3. Because why not? Then Akihiko can take Sorcerer's Mark. Yay, now we can all heal SP. Precious egg. My precious. Me precious. Oh, fuck. Alright, on to the next one. Try to prepare as best you can. Huh? Isn't this... In 9 floors, we'll be coming up on a border floor. Could this be the last one? Let's find out for ourselves. 9 more floors, eh?
Follow my lead.
Might as well do this. Eat lightning.
Situation. All right, here I go. And with this, you're finished.
Does it work?
How dare you! Yukari-chan's down! She's in trouble! It's payback time! Kirito-senpai, pull the trigger! Move. Isis!
Thank
That'll
you.
help. Appreciate it. What to do? Never mind.
Strike attacks are no good here! Be careful!
This is it.
Oh, wow. Weak to Pierce, eh?
The enemy lost
Oh, it was a critical.
control.
Here we go. Yes.
No problem. The end is just about in sight now. You fought your fair share of battles at this point. Anytime you're in a slump, just remember all the blood and sweat you put into this. That's deep. Well, I hope it keeps you motivated. Anyway, bottom line is, I don't want to have any regrets. I'll do my job to the best of my ability, so you keep it up too. I cut off what he said at the bottom. at the last thing there.
Two
Sorry.
in harmony surpasses one in perfection. And with
Bead chain. Ooh, Excalibur. Looks pretty good. I don't know. I'll be the judge of that. 100 SP. Oh my god. It's over 100 extra damage. Fuck yeah. My voice is broke, but I don't care. Actually, hold on. That's a badass looking sword, man. That is a really cool looking sword. Alright. Okay, and I'm actually going to call it here for this episode. I know we got 9 more floors to go, but I mean, this video's already almost 3 hours, so don't want to make it any longer than it needs to be. Yeah, so next episode we'll continue on to Tartarus, go up to the border floor. Should probably take another hour or so, with 9 floors. And I'll find something else to rant about. Trust me, I'm an opinionated guy, so no shortage of things to talk about. But yeah, in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.